Hello neighbors, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Zhivago and I wanted to talk to you about something that I'm really interested in. And I know that some of you are in the same influenced by art because you love certain things that help you feel happy, make you feel great, brings you to that feeling, that emotional state that you want to be in. You feel loved, you feel de-stressed, you feel that you want to be here. It's that sort of feeling that makes you feel that you are an important and wanted person on this planet. And I used to be so distracted, couldn't find a way to escape it. And the only way I could was to immerse myself into a place where I could feel that no one can touch me and no one can be telling me otherwise. And I'm feeling like I'm in control of my own life and my own decisions, and no one can take that away from me. That is art. And I don't know, maybe you feel the same or maybe you feel different, but it is a positive feeling and I'm sure all of you can relate. And I'm here to say that you just didn't develop this. Maybe you did. Maybe you felt like I'm so polar opposite of whoever's affecting me, right? But there's somebody in this channel that it's hereditary. It's somewhere in that branch. I have inherited this ability to create. I feel like this is my passion. I got this off of the National Institute of Health.gov, and it talks about epigenetics. And now epigenetics is something that is inherited, okay? And art is part of that. It's part of that journey. It's here that increasing evidence that indicates that artistic creativity is influenced by epigenetic processes that act as both as targets and mediators of neurotransmitters as well as steroid hormones. Thus, perception and production of art appear to be closely associated with epigenetic contributions to physical and mental health. There's this thing about dopamine also in the brain and how it's correlated with this artistic creativity. It says here, regarding neurotransmitters, recent data indicate an immediate impact of dopamine on artistic creativity. Considering the close association between high dopamine levels and happy emotional status, this could provide an explanation of the close interactions of genetic and epigenetic features on emotions stimulating artistic creativity. Wow. Now it's also stating in this article in the NIH about how possible epigenetic impact of art therapy on symptoms of various diseases, including cancer. So it definitely helps. Art helps us heal. Art helps us cope with diseases that we develop. It's all very genetic. With my father, I think the art within him, because he had so many creative ideas. He wanted to do so many visual things. He played the piano, he sang songs, he created art. He designed things in the backyard. He loved plants so much. He loved color. He was painting everything, bright colors. He was actually colorblind. And so this epigenetic art power within him, it also passed on to his children. And I believe that if you have an artistic family member, you're definitely going to feel the impact of that genetically. It's a journey. And then I just realized this with my father's passing, learning about him more and more. I feel like he had this within him, and I couldn't believe what I'm reading. And now that I'm here on YouTube, I want to just say that art is saving a lot of people. The therapy that it produces is saving a lot of people. It makes you happy inside your mind. It extended his life. I mean, he had so many illnesses. It was just crazy how he survived all of that. And I felt like art therapy, listening to music and just, creating art, it saved him time and time and time again. It was like a miracle, a therapeutic drug inside his mind. And I just feel like that, if you keep at it, if you use this natural ability to use art as a healing tool, you'll survive it. You'll survive that illness, that disease. It's like the power of your mind controls everything else in your body, Man, it just made so much sense how. Okay, I've got to pause. All right. That's all I wanted to say in the very beginning of this video. But let's move on to other tools that I use to create art. These are charcoal pencils, and I really love pencils in general. There's different kinds of media that you can use to create art, but these are things that you could rub on a piece of paper and create those gradients and shadows. And I love the fact that we can use the oils from our fingertips to rub and make those gradients. And you can also mimic that digitally with an iPad and an Apple Pencil. So when I'm saying it also depends on the software program that you use. I definitely love graphic, as you can tell, but I also love to draw digitally as well. The charcoal pencil, or even with any other pencil, you can physically see with a Apple Pencil that you basically use this tool that you can also use your finger to create, and the oils on your fingers to create those effects. And I mean, just like with makeup, you're just gonna put the makeup on and then kind of smudge it and kind of make that eyeshadow a little bit more darker. It's the same thing with a charcoal pencil or a pencil and your fingertips. It's the oils, it's the moisture that's causing that effect. So with digitally, we can create that effect with the power of the touch and the tool on the app. I love Procreate, and the app has different kinds of tools. And once I use my digital pencil, my Apple Pencil, I can literally use different kinds of brushes, and you can actually use different brushes to create those different effects and styles. Okay, done. So I'm using a certain tool on the selection and choices, and so I can create, you know, the look on different pressure. How I do that is simply by looking at the app and just going around and choosing the types of you know selections here. You want to sketch, so you can use different types of thicknesses. So here's a really thick one versus a very thin one, and you just kind of pick and choose what you want. Now you can't rub it with your finger because that's how it reacts. The iPad will sense that your fingers is the pencil, or you can actually use the pencil. Now I'm using the pencil because it kind of mimics the actual pencil that I use to create on paper. So I could use my fingers, but I don't want to do that. So I want to use this because it gives me more selection of tools. This is just the pencil. Now the Procreate app will allow you to use interchangeable kinds of media types of tools. You could sketch, you could ink, you could paint, and using paint brushes. So this is a paintbrush. Isn't that wonderful? Wow, it looks just like a paintbrush, and then you can rewind it and then pick another kind of tool. Now if you want to use charcoals like what I have here, this is an actual charcoal pencil set. You got a whole different kind of selection here. You can use a burnt tree like type of effect, all right? Or you could use the 2B compressed. I don't know what number this is. It's a charcoal pencil, but I don't see the type it is. It doesn't say on the actual pencil, but there's different types of charcoal pencils: 2B compressed, 4B compressed, 6B compressed, and those are your 3 types that they offer here. So let's see again. That's the burnt tree effect. Let's try 2B compressed. And this is the type of pencils offered in the art stores, okay? And you can also change, you can actually change the type of pencil, like you want fine tune it. There's different effects. There's also, you could replay everything that you created, like it kind of a video playback, so it records every move that you make, which is great if you're teaching. There's different selections here on the right hand side. Sorry, you can choose the thickness by going up and down on your tip here. So you can go from really thick to really thin lines, like so. And that's the power of digital media tools versus one pencil, and you got to buy different kinds of pencils, whereas a digital tool, you can create almost the same thing digitally. So I mean, it depends on you on how you want to which you choose for your creative artwork and media. I just love this one because I have a variety of tools that I could use. And you could also pick the colors that you want. You don't have to stick to all black. You could do gray. You could do different kinds of colors. I think there's so many tools. Opacity, I just really love it. You can also choose, again, different colors. Isn't that what? My gosh, I love Procreate. Oh, it's like having instead of a gray charcoal pen, you'll have a pink charcoal pen. Who does that, right? Anyways, that is, in a nutshell, why I love digital media tools and digital art. And I also love, traditional, but I'm here to say it's up to you, what you choose, whatever you, whatever you love to do, it's your choice. I'm here to share with you, look at this, speaking of artwork, this is my cup that I created of Pandyland. Pandyland is a neighborhood of lovely panda families, and I just love the fact that it's just so happy. It's so bright, also pastel colors, always, happy. It just gives you this sense that you are a happy place for us all. Sort of like Hello Kitty. Sanrio has this ability to make you feel loved. It makes you feel so happy. Have I said that enough? Art therapy is supposed to make you positive. It makes you de-stress from life and the reality that it brings. So heal yourself within, and it's all in the power of your mind, okay? And that's all I wanted to share today. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. And if you feel challenged, if you feel stressed, art is therapy. Turn on the radio, listen to your favorite songs, take out that paintbrush, that pencil, that iPad. So, design. All right, everyone. I hope you have a loving weekend. I love you all, neighbors. See you guys very soon. Bye, everybody. Bye. Oh, aren't they so cute? Oh.
Finger is so hot. Because they keep on poking right here, getting blood.
You can try. Practice makes perfect, Dad.